Probably too open to another video today. We doing another trade recap. How I made $1,500 across my 5 accounts, and then I made 662 on a live account. Um, so yeah, let's get right into it. So going into the morning, obviously going into the day, we have been very bullish. So I was starting out bullish sentiment. I'm looking for longs. Then we retraced into this 4 hour imbalance. We had a 4 hour bullish SMT at the lows with ES. ES being the stronger index, so that is what I began to focus on. Um, we still have equal highs on ES that haven't been tapped yet. Stutter, my fault. We still have equal highs on ES that haven't been tapped yet. So from there, I zoomed into the 15 minute because the 4 hour and the 15 minute hour are in correlation. I cannot talk right now, yo. The 4 hour and the 15 minute hour line in time frame alignment. So from there, I zoomed and recognized we first initially ran the 15 minute, then we had a fake out. We had a bearish sell model, but to me, this didn't make sense for us to sell. So I was still being patient. I was still waiting because of how the higher time frame was bullish. So from here, I wait for market open. Market opens, inverse the 5 minute. I wanted to wait for the second 5 minute candle just to make sure that we had full confirmation. As y'all know, I do not like to trade the first 5 minutes of open. I ended up taking a long, I want to say on like this candle right here. Um, yeah, like 933, 936. I took a long right here once we got that displacement above this 3 minute. I entered my initial position size, and then from there, I ended up pyramiding as we got more displacement. Um, Went break even at these relative equal highs. Took my first position off at this high right here. Still want to see London high get taken, but I took my initial position off here because we had 10 a.m. news coming up. If you go to TradingView, this is also in alignment with the new week opening or new day or new day opening gap, a place where we could reject that. And we also had a higher time frame SMT. NQ has still not even taken these equal highs yet. So due to that reasoning, I wanted to just be a little bit more aggressive with my take profits. Um, just due to how the market was looking at the time. 10 a.m. news was coming up, price was being choppy. Didn't really know what to expect from us from 10 a.m. I didn't know if Nasdaq was being hesitant because we wanted to sell off, or we wanted to rebalance, or what. So I took off here. Honestly, my initial targets for the day was this imbalance up here, then London high, and then Asia high, and then really still want to see all-time highs with ES, but I was just taking what was given. So I took off majority there, took another partial. I took another partial like up here right before 10 a.m. Took another partial up there once I recognized I got like an internal sell model. So moved my stop to break even from there. I ended up getting stopped at break even right at news. It's whatever. Still made my money. Still happy with how today went. Now it looks like NQ or ES is gonna sell off to the data lows, but that was essentially my trade though. Just 4 hour SMT, 15 minute IFVG, then into a 5 and 3 minute IFVG. Inside of the 4 hour imbalance, and that is how you get the highest risk to reward trades. When you align time frames, when you align, external with internal confluences, and another thing too. Looking at the higher time frame candles right here to my left, everything was bullish at the time of my trade. Everything was still long. Everything was still white. So that just gives me added confirmation as well, added signals that we are probably going to continue to push. Because if you're taking a short and all these candles are long, if I'm taking a long right now and all these candles are bearish, that's going against me. That's less confirmation. We're also respecting the new day opening gap. We have data wick lows beneath us. Price is probably going to just rebalance to this range. It's just this order block here. Um, but we'll see. I don't think I really see us selling back down to these lows. I would expect this to be low of day just to see us continue to push, especially with the 15-minute change in the state right here. Um, we should honestly respect this and then continue higher, but that NQ is, I don't know, NQ moving weird, but I ain't gonna go into like a little analysis right now. This is a trade recap. That's trade I took today. That made me what I made. I actually took one more trade. I took a short on the NASDAQ that ended up playing out a very small scalp that just made sense to me. Once we got I'll show y'all on both trades. Whoa, my bad. Once we had this, we had a 15-second change in the state on ES. We had the same thing on the NASDAQ. As we closed through here, We also closed through CE of this wick, so I ended up shorting to these relative equal lows here that line with data lows. Very small scalp, made like $100 on it, but it was something that I recognized, something that made sense to me. And since we were respecting CE, since we did have data with equal lows beneath us, we had the internal sell model, it made sense for price to sell off. So took that short as well. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. That's everything I have to say. Please like, comment, subscribe as well. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace out.